The world of espionage is one of secrecy, danger, and intrigue. It exists in the shadows, often unseen and unheard. Yet, the actions of intelligence agencies can have profound impacts on global events. Few organizations embody this enigmatic nature as fully as the Mossad. The Mossad, Israel's intelligence agency, is renowned for its daring operations and unwavering commitment to national security. Its very name evokes a sense of mystery and power. In this exploration of the Mossad, we will delve into its history, its methods, and its impact on the world stage. From the heart of the Middle East, the Mossad operates with a global reach, conducting missions that have shaped the destiny of nations. Prepare to journey into the shadowy world of spies, secrets, and high-stakes operations. Born from the ashes of conflict, the Mossad's origins can be traced back to the tumultuous birth of Israel. Surrounded by hostile neighbors, Israel recognized the critical need for an intelligence agency capable of protecting its interests. Founded in 1949, the Mossad was tasked with a sacred duty to ensure the survival of the Jewish state. Its mission was clear: to gather intelligence, conduct covert operations, and counter threats to Israel's existence. From its inception, secrecy has been paramount. The Mossad's motto, "By way of deception, thou shalt do war," reflects its clandestine nature. Its agents operate in the shadows, their identities unknown, their actions often unacknowledged. Over the decades, the Mossad has earned a reputation for its ruthlessness, its cunning, and its unwavering commitment to its mission. The year was 1948. Israel, a newly formed nation, emerged from the shadow of the Holocaust, determined to forge a future in its ancestral homeland. But the fledgling state faced immediate threats from hostile neighbors. Survival, not just security, became the paramount concern. In the midst of this precarious situation, the need for a dedicated intelligence service became starkly apparent. David Ben-Gurion, Israel's first prime minister, understood that intelligence would be crucial to the nation's survival. Thus, on December 13, 1949, the Mossad was born. Initially called the Institute for Intelligence and Special Operations, the Mossad's formation was shrouded in secrecy, a hallmark that would come to define its very existence. Its early members were drawn from various backgrounds: veterans of the Haganah, former intelligence officers from the British Mandate period, and individuals with specialized skills. The Mossad's mission was concise, yet all-encompassing, to ensure the security and survival of the State of Israel. This overarching objective translated into a range of responsibilities, including intelligence gathering, covert operations, counter-terrorism, and thwarting threats to Jewish communities worldwide. Unlike intelligence agencies of larger nations, the Mossad did not have the luxury of focusing solely on traditional espionage. Its very existence was intertwined with Israel's fight for survival. This reality instilled a sense of urgency and purpose within the organization. The Mossad's motto, "By way of deception, thou shalt do war," taken from the Book of Proverbs, encapsulated its approach. In a region rife with danger, where conventional warfare was not always an option, the Mossad would need to be resourceful, cunning, and operate in the shadows. Section 3. The Early Years, Navigating a Volatile Landscape. The Mossad's early years were marked by a steep learning curve. The agency was operating in a volatile region, surrounded by hostile governments and non-state actors. Resources were scarce, and the Mossad had to rely on ingenuity and improvisation. One of the Mossad's initial priorities was establishing intelligence networks within Arab countries. This was a daunting task, fraught with danger. Agents had to operate undercover, often posing as businessmen, tourists, or journalists. The risks were immense, and capture often meant torture or death. Despite the challenges, the Mossad persevered. It scored early successes in gathering intelligence on Arab military capabilities and intentions. These successes, often achieved through daring operations and risky maneuvers, helped solidify the Mossad's reputation as a formidable and determined force. Section 1. Operation Entebbe, a daring rescue on foreign soil. The year 1976 witnessed one of the Mossad's most daring and celebrated operations, the rescue of hostages from Entebbe Airport in Uganda. On June 27th, an Air France flight en route from Tel Aviv to Paris was hijacked by terrorists with ties to the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine. The hijackers, demanding the release of Palestinian prisoners held in Israel, forced the plane to land in Entebbe, Uganda, where they were joined by more terrorists. Over 100 passengers, mostly Israeli citizens, were held hostage, their lives hanging in the balance. With time running out, the Israeli government authorized a daring rescue mission. The Mossad played a crucial role in gathering intelligence, providing detailed layouts of the airport terminal and even obtaining a replica of the terminal for the commandos to practice the raid. Section 2. The Hunt for Eichmann, bringing a Nazi war criminal to justice. In the aftermath of the Holocaust, the Mossad was tasked with a grim but essential mission, hunting down Nazi war criminals who had evaded justice. Among these fugitives was Adolf Eichmann, a key architect of the Holocaust, responsible for the deportation and murder of millions of Jews. Eichmann had disappeared after World War II, eventually making his way to Argentina, where he lived under an assumed identity. The Mossad, determined to bring him to justice, launched a relentless search, meticulously piecing together clues and cultivating informants. In 1960, after years of painstaking work, Mossad agents located Eichmann in Buenos Aires. In a meticulously planned operation, they captured him and smuggled him out of Argentina to Israel. Eichmann was put on trial in Jerusalem, where he was found guilty of crimes against humanity and executed in 1962. The capture and trial of Eichmann sent a powerful message that those who commit atrocities against the Jewish people will be held accountable, no matter how much time has passed. Section 3. Operation Diamond. Securing a technological edge. The Middle East in the 1960s was a tinderbox of tensions, with Israel facing constant threats from its neighbors. Maintaining a technological edge was crucial for Israel's security, and the Mossad played a key role in this endeavor. One of the Mossad's most audacious operations during this period was Operation Diamond, a mission to acquire a Soviet-made MiG-21 fighter jet, one of the most advanced aircraft of its time. The MiG-21 posed a significant threat to Israeli air superiority, and obtaining one would provide invaluable intelligence. The Mossad identified an Iraqi pilot, Munir Redfa, who was disillusioned with the Iraqi regime. Through a carefully orchestrated plan involving persuasion, promises of a new life, and the extraction of his family, Redfa was convinced to defect to Israel with his MiG-21. Section 4. Operation Wrath of God, a controversial pursuit of retribution. The 1972 Munich Olympics were supposed to be a celebration of international sport and camaraderie. However, the games were marred by tragedy when a Palestinian terrorist group, Black September, took 11 Israeli athletes hostage and brutally murdered them. The Munich massacre sent shockwaves through Israel and the world. The Israeli government, determined to avenge the deaths of its athletes, authorized the Mossad to hunt down and eliminate those responsible. This marked the beginning of Operation Wrath of God, a controversial campaign that would span 2 decades. Mossad agents, operating in secret across Europe and the Middle East, tracked down and assassinated individuals believed to be involved in the Munich attack. The operation was shrouded in secrecy, and the methods used by the Mossad were often ruthless and extrajudicial. Section 1. The Making of a Mossad Operative. Becoming a Mossad operative is not for the faint of heart. It's a grueling, multifaceted process that tests both physical and mental limits. Recruits, often drawn from Israel's elite military units, undergo a selection process that is as rigorous as it is secretive. Those who make it past the initial screening face an intensive training regimen that lasts for months, sometimes years. Physical conditioning is paramount, as agents need to be in peak physical shape to handle the demands of their missions. Hand-to-hand combat, weapons handling, and survival skills are drilled into them relentlessly. But physical prowess is only one part of the equation. Mossad operatives are also trained in languages, cultural sensitivity, and the art of deception. They learn to blend into any environment, assume different identities, and gain the trust of their targets. Section 2. Mastering the art of deception. Deception is the lifeblood of espionage, and the Mossad is a master of this dark art. Agents are trained to create elaborate cover stories, forge documents, and disappear into thin air. They learn to think on their feet, adapt to unexpected situations, and always stay one step ahead of their adversaries. One of the Mossad's signature techniques is the use of honey traps, using seduction and romance to extract information or manipulate targets. These operations require agents to be highly skilled in the art of persuasion and psychological manipulation. Technology also plays a crucial role in Mossad operations. Agents are trained to use sophisticated surveillance equipment, communication devices, and cyber tools to gather intelligence and carry out their missions. Section 3. Kidon, the sharp edge of the spear. Within the Mossad's shadowy hierarchy exists an even more secretive unit, Kidon. This elite group, whose name translates to bayonet or spearhead, is responsible for carrying out the Mossad's most sensitive and dangerous missions, targeted assassinations. Little is known about the selection process or training regimen for Kidon operatives. What is certain is that they are the best of the best, highly skilled assassins who operate with ruthless efficiency. Their targets are often high-value individuals, terrorists, rogue scientists, or enemy agents. Kidon operations are shrouded in secrecy, and their existence is rarely acknowledged by the Israeli government. However, their impact on global events is undeniable. Section 4. Psychological warfare, unseen and unheard. Beyond the realm of physical operations, the Mossad also excels in the subtle but equally effective art of psychological warfare. Agents are trained to exploit the fears, weaknesses, and motivations of their targets, sowing discord, manipulating perceptions, and creating strategic advantages. Disinformation campaigns, propaganda, and psychological manipulation are all tools in the Mossad's arsenal. Agents may leak false information to mislead enemy intelligence services, spread rumors to undermine morale, or use psychological pressure to turn a target against their own side. The effectiveness of psychological warfare lies in its subtlety. It is a war fought in the minds of men, a battle for hearts and minds that can be just as decisive as any physical confrontation. The Mossad, with its mastery of deception and understanding of human psychology, is a formidable player in this unseen battleground. Embracing the digital age, cyber warfare, and intelligence gathering. In today's interconnected world, the battleground has extended far beyond physical borders and into the digital realm. The Mossad, always adapting to the changing landscape of warfare, has embraced cyber technology as a vital tool for both offense and defense. Cyber warfare allows the Mossad to strike at the heart of its enemy's infrastructure, disrupting their operations, sowing chaos, and gathering vital intelligence, all without firing a single shot. The Stuxnet virus, widely believed to have been a joint operation between the Mossad and US intelligence agencies, showcased the devastating potential of cyber weapons. This sophisticated virus, unleashed in 2010, targeted Iran's nuclear program, causing widespread damage to centrifuges used for uranium enrichment. The Stuxnet attack marked a turning point in cyber warfare, demonstrating the ability to inflict physical damage remotely through digital means. The silent eyes of technology, surveillance, drones, and satellite espionage. The Mossad has also harnessed the power of surveillance technologies to gather intelligence and monitor its adversaries. Drones, once the domain of science fiction, are now an indispensable tool for the Mossad, providing real-time intelligence, conducting surveillance, and even carrying out targeted strikes. Satellites, orbiting high above the Earth, provide the Mossad with a global reach, allowing them to monitor communications, track movements, and gather imagery from even the most remote corners of the world. Advanced facial recognition software, coupled with vast databases of images, enables the Mossad to identify and track individuals of interest with remarkable accuracy. The miniaturization of surveillance equipment has further enhanced the Mossad's capabilities. Tiny cameras and listening devices can be concealed in everyday objects, providing covert access to sensitive locations and conversations. The Mossad's technical prowess allows them to operate unseen and unheard, gathering information that would be impossible to obtain through traditional means. Innovation as a weapon. The future of Mossad's technological prowess. The world of technology is constantly evolving, and the Mossad remains at the forefront of this technological arms race. As artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and other cutting-edge technologies mature, the Mossad is actively exploring their potential applications in espionage and covert operations. AI-powered algorithms can analyze vast amounts of data, identifying patterns, connections, and anomalies that would be impossible for human analysts to detect. This allows the Mossad to sift through mountains of intelligence, separating the signal from the noise and identifying potential threats before they materialize. Quantum computing has the potential to revolutionize cryptography, potentially rendering current encryption methods obsolete. The Mossad is investing heavily in quantum research, seeking to develop both offensive and defensive capabilities in this emerging field. The future of espionage, it seems, will be fought not only in the shadows, but also in the ethereal realm of cyberspace and advanced technology. The price of secrecy, ethical dilemmas, and moral compromises. The Mossad's unwavering commitment to Israel's security has come at a price. Operating in the murky world of espionage often necessitates making difficult choices, navigating ethical gray areas, and confronting moral dilemmas. The agency's methods, often shrouded in secrecy, have sparked controversy and ignited debates about the limits of acceptable conduct in the pursuit of national security. Critics argue that the Mossad's use of targeted assassinations, while effective in eliminating immediate threats, can lead to a cycle of violence and undermine the rule of law. The killing of individuals, even those deemed terrorists or enemies of the state, without due process raises profound ethical questions. Furthermore, the Mossad's reliance on deception and covert operations has, at times, blurred the lines between legitimate intelligence gathering and morally questionable actions. The use of forged passports, the impersonation of civilians, and the manipulation of individuals have all drawn criticism, raising concerns about the potential for collateral damage and the erosion of trust. A global stage, a global backlash, international condemnation, and diplomatic fallout. The Mossad's operations, though often conducted in the shadows, have not escaped the scrutiny of the international community. Several high-profile missions have sparked outrage, leading to diplomatic fallout and condemnation from foreign governments. The 1997 assassination attempt on Khaled Mashal, a leader of the Palestinian group Hamas, in Amman, Jordan, is a stark example. Mossad agents operating undercover attempted to poison Mashal but were apprehended by Jordanian authorities. The incident, which nearly killed Mashal, caused a major diplomatic crisis between Israel and Jordan, forcing Israel to release numerous Palestinian prisoners in exchange for the captured agents. The Mossad's alleged role in the 2010 assassination of Mahmoud al-Mabhouh, a senior Hamas operative, in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, further tarnished the agency's reputation. The operation, which involved the use of forged passports from several countries, sparked international condemnation and led to the expulsion of Israeli diplomats from some countries. These incidents highlight the delicate balance the Mossad must strike between protecting Israel's security and upholding international norms. As the agency continues to operate on a global stage, it faces increasing scrutiny and the potential for blowback that could have far-reaching consequences. Navigating the evolving threat landscape. The world of espionage is in constant flux, with new threats emerging at an unprecedented pace. The Mossad, always a step ahead, faces the daunting task of anticipating and countering these evolving dangers to Israel's security. Cyber warfare, once a niche domain, has become a primary battleground, with state-sponsored hackers and terrorist organizations alike posing significant threats. The proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, particularly in the hands of rogue states or terrorist groups, remains a top concern. The Mossad's ability to gather intelligence, infiltrate enemy networks, and, if necessary, take preemptive action will be crucial in preventing catastrophic attacks. The rise of social media and the spread of disinformation pose new challenges for intelligence agencies worldwide. The Mossad must navigate this complex landscape, separating truth from falsehood and countering propaganda that seeks to undermine Israel's legitimacy or incite violence. The Mossad's enduring legacy, a force to be reckoned with. For over 7 decades, the Mossad has operated in the shadows, safeguarding Israel's existence and shaping the course of history. Its legacy is one of daring operations, unwavering commitment, and a constant pursuit of excellence. The agency's methods have often been controversial, but its effectiveness in protecting Israel's interests is undeniable. As Israel faces new and evolving threats in the 21st century, the Mossad's role remains as vital as ever. The agency's ability to adapt, innovate, and operate effectively in a rapidly changing world will be crucial to ensuring Israel's security for generations to come. The Mossad stands as a testament to the ingenuity, determination, and unwavering resolve of a nation facing existential threats. Its story is a reminder that in a world often defined by chaos and uncertainty, courage, cunning, and a steadfast commitment to one's values can make all the difference. The Mossad, a legacy of shadows and security. The Mossad stands as a testament to the often shadowy world of intelligence, where the stakes are high and the lines between right and wrong can be blurred. Its legacy is etched in both triumph and controversy, a reflection of the difficult choices and moral dilemmas inherent in its mission to safeguard Israel's existence. From its daring rescue missions, like Operation Entebbe, to its relentless pursuit of Nazi war criminals, the Mossad has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to protecting its people and upholding its values. Its operations have thwarted terrorist attacks, exposed enemy secrets, and shaped the geopolitical landscape in profound ways. Yet, the Mossad's methods have also drawn criticism and sparked international outrage. The use of targeted assassinations, covert operations, and deception raises ethical questions about the balance between national security and human rights. The agency's actions have at times strained diplomatic relations and fueled accusations of operating outside the bounds of international law. The enduring enigma. Despite decades of scrutiny, the Mossad remains an enigma, its inner workings shrouded in secrecy. The agency's true reach, capabilities, and the full extent of its operations are known only to a select few. This aura of mystery, carefully cultivated over decades, has contributed to both its mystique and its effectiveness. As the world continues to grapple with complex security challenges, the Mossad's role in shaping global events is unlikely to diminish. The agency's ability to adapt, innovate, and operate effectively in a rapidly changing world will be crucial to Israel's security in the years to come. The Mossad, born from the ashes of conflict and forged in the crucible of survival, remains an enduring symbol of Israel's determination to protect its interests and ensure its future. Its story, a tapestry woven from secrecy, daring, and unwavering resolve, serves as a reminder that in a world often defined by uncertainty, the pursuit of security sometimes demands venturing into the shadows.